Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my Week 12 NFL picks. Before we get started, I'm going to be doing triple uploads this week. Obviously, last week I promised I'd do one Thursday, but I just didn't have enough time. Just busy with things. Because of that, I'll be doing obviously the video today, which is my Week 12 NFL picks. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a video, and Friday I'll be doing a video because Thursday's Thanksgiving and I won't have time to do any videos or anything like that. But anyways, let's get into the video. Thursday, 3 games for Thanksgiving. Buffalo and Detroit. I'm gonna go Buffalo. I feel like Buffalo is starting to come back to their starting to come back into power, because obviously they had a 2-game losing streak, fell down the playoff picture. But I feel like they can win this game against Detroit. Detroit has had a great offense, obviously with Jamal Williams right now sitting at 12 rushing touchdowns, which is insane. But their defense has not held up very well. Obviously, Jeff Okudah has played extremely well, starting to show his first-round pick status or top 10 pick status. But I'll go Buffalo here. New York and Dallas. I'm gonna go Dallas. I feel like after obliterating the Vikings, they're starting to look like a really good playoff team. Giants obviously losing Wan'Dale Robinson to an ACL tear, not good at all for them. I feel like Dallas is gonna win this. New England and Minnesota, last game for Thursday. I'm gonna go Minnesota, even though they got destroyed by the Cowboys at their home field. I feel like they can pull this off. New England is not a good team, and I just really don't like the Patriots at all. And I feel like Minnesota can pull out this win. Going into Sunday's games, we got Atlanta and Washington. I'm going Washington. They've had one of the most underrated defenses. Obviously, they have probably two of the best, two top 10 defensive tackles, and both coming from Alabama, and Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen. But they're just a good team. Or not necessarily a good team, but their defense has been very underrated. And Taylor Heineke's actually pulled out some good wins. I feel like they're going to be Atlanta. Baltimore and Jacksonville. I'm taking the Ravens. I don't feel like this will be an upset. I feel like the Ravens, even though they were in an extremely close game against the Panthers, they can pull out this win. Chicago and New York. I'm going Chicago. Even though Justin Fields has gotten some medical inspection after his injury, I feel like Chicago can still pull out this win. If he's healthy, they're definitely pulling out this win. The Jets looked horrible in last week's game, especially just their offense did. Their defense looked elite, but Chicago, I feel like they can pull out this win. Cincinnati and Tennessee in Nashville. I'm taking Tennessee, my favorite team of all time, always will be. And I was at the playoff game where they lost. It was probably like the worst feeling I ever had watching a NFL or sports game at all. I feel like Tennessee has to obliterate the Cincinnati Bengals, get their revenge. Denver and Carolina. I'm going Carolina. Even though they've had some immense quarterback issues, I feel like they can pull out this one against the Denver Broncos. Obviously, losing in overtime to the Raiders is not good for the Denver Broncos. But I feel like the Carolina Panthers are definitely... They looked like a great team against the Ravens. Just their defense did. Obviously facing Lamar, but they did lose by only 1 point. Or no, it wasn't 1 point. I don't remember the score, but they did lose. But their defense kept them in that game. I'm going to go Carolina here. Houston and Miami. I'm going Miami. Doesn't matter where they're playing. They're playing in Hard Rock Stadium. Miami's going to absolutely destroy the Texans. Texans are basically just tanking for the number 1 overall pick. Probably trying to get Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud. Or maybe Will Levis out of Kentucky, but I feel like Miami is definitely going to pull out this win. Tampa Bay and Cleveland. I'm going Tampa Bay. Obviously, the Cleveland Browns, I believe, lost their game. They did. They lost, but the Bucks, I feel like they can pull out this win. LA and Arizona. The Chargers are going to win this. Um, LA is a good team. They obviously lost to the Chiefs, but they've had some struggles. But yeah, Arizona, they have a highly overpaid quarterback who is not top 10. Uh, but yeah, I feel like LA will get this win. Las Vegas and Seattle, I'm taking Seattle. They're in Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington, and yeah, Seattle's gonna pull out this win. Obviously, the Las Vegas Raiders beat the Denver Broncos in overtime, but yeah, I feel like Seattle can win this. LA versus Kansas City. I'm gonna go Kansas City. They've looked like all the part for a number one seed team. They've looked really well. Obviously, after losing Tyreek Hill, but yeah, they've looked really well, just spreading the ball around, and yeah, they look like a number one overall seed team. Uh, New Orleans and San Francisco. I'm gonna take San Francisco. They've had a they've had a pretty good season so far. Obviously, with getting Christian McCaffrey, he's looked pretty good in the time he's played so far. But yeah, I feel like San Francisco can win this. Green Bay and Philadelphia. I'm gonna take Philadelphia. Obviously, after only beating the Colts by 1 point, does not look good at all. But yeah, they've played well. They have a lot of good depth, and they're using it to their advantage. I feel like Philadelphia can win this. And for the last game, Monday, Pittsburgh and Indianapolis. A pretty good game, honestly, for two bad teams. But I really want Kenny Pickett to win this. I don't know if they can, but I'm going to take him anyway. I'm a big fan of Kenny Pickett. I like what he does. And yeah, I feel like Pittsburgh can get this win. Um, Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 20 subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, be looking for 2 more videos this week. And I'll see you guys later.